Nearly 700,000 Massachusetts citizens are not registered to vote. 22 News State House reporter Alicia Machado explains a proposal that could increase voter turnout.
Massachusetts lawmakers are considering a bill that would establish automatic voter registration. It's a move Massachusetts Attorney General said would help reduce barriers to participation and make elections more accessible.
Voting is a right, not a privilege.
Dozens of activists are urging the state to adopt an automatic voter registration system that would require voters to opt out rather than to opt in. Here's how it works. When a Massachusetts resident updates their license or changes their address with Mass Health, they will automatically be registered to vote if they are eligible. They would have to notify the state by mail that they do not want to be added to the voter rolls or do not want to change their address.
Automatic voter registration reflects upon our need to make everybody have an easier time voting.
The automatic voter registration bill is backed by 61 organizations, including Western Massachusetts-based groups Berkshire Democratic Brigades and Action Together Western Mass. But Secretary of State William Galvin sees some logistical problems with the proposal. He said it could lead to chaos in the election process. Under the bill, the Secretary of State would implement regulations for automated voter registration. Secretary Galvin was not available to go on camera, but sent a statement to 22 News that said, "I have been engaged in ongoing communications and consultation with the advocates regarding their various proposals." The bill currently rests in the hands of the Election Laws Committee at the State House in Boston. Alicia Machado for 22 News.